It's a Sunday morning, I open my eyes, I look through the window, and the weather is shit. Good morning. Yeah, lazy Sunday morning this morning. Fucking about time. We just decided. We looked out a window about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and the clouds looked angry. So I drank myself a load of water and thought, you know what? Body doesn't need to get up, do nothing Sunday morning. So took it nice and easy. So just thought it was heading out now. It's 10:30. I'm on a banana mission. Yeah, it just felt like it's nice just once in a while, just not have to respond and get up and motor straight away. Although I don't want to class it as lazy, but once in a while that's all right. But yeah, we'll be back on it tomorrow. Don't worry. Just want to do a video about some accountability now. Obviously, I'm reading this book by Julia Ryder, the ebook. As I say, a lot of new ideas are coming to the forefront now. So just some kind of accountability, really, because a lot of people, what I notice in conversation, when you see it on social media, people say they do a lot of things just on the keyboard, but they don't back it up. They don't vlog it. So this is what I'm wanting to do. I want to vlog it. This is why I vlog my meals, vlog the food tracker. My heart rate monitor, I put a new battery in. It still didn't connect up when I was doing the spin class the other day, so I will get it fixed. I also want to do the workout vlog backups as well. I want to show you what I'm doing. As I say, I don't want this fake accountability of like people typing on Facebook, done this, done that today, done this, done that today. Unless I were there and saw you do it, or I've watched you do it, then I ain't believing it. This is what I'm talking about. Everybody can be on Facebook, love, and then behind the messages sending people nasty messages. No, naughty. No. Show your true self, be your true self all the time. So here is a few things. 80-10-10. 80% carb, 10% protein, 10% fat. That's one thing I will be doing. You've already been seeing it a few nights when I do the vlogs. And I'm smashing 90% carbs and really keeping it low. So yesterday was 11% fat, believe it or not. I was only on like 6% protein though, and obviously a shitload of carbohydrates. But then the next one, early beds. Right, this is something I will be doing. Obviously, I don't need to video myself going to bed, but this is for yourself, this one. Between 7 and 8 o'clock. You might look at me and think I'm crazy. I've got a little baby. How do I do it? We wear him out during the day. So, let's say it comes 7, 8 o'clock. He's knackered. He comes to bed with us. Sleeps in the same bed as us. Sleeps all the way through. Easy pickings since birth, man. And if not 7 and 8 o'clock, then definitely 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Has such an impact to sleep on your life. Positively as well. So the more sleep you get, the better quality sleep you get. We are solar creatures, so usually it's hard to do in summer when the sun don't go down until 10, 11 o'clock at night, but usually when sun goes down, we should be slowing down, settling down. We're solar powered. We have a solar plexus. We have a soul. It's charged by sunlight energy. When the sun comes up, we get up, we start motoring. So early bed, 7, 8 o'clock. It helps with weight loss as well. Obviously, more serotonin, better quality sleep, better energy throughout the day, better calories burnt. Next one, water, sugar, sleep. So water, a litre before bed, a litre in the morning. So before bed, first thing in the morning. So a litre, so 2 litres. And then definitely need to be topping up with maintenance of at least a litre during the day, if not more. Try and get a lot of water from fruits as well. So every gram of carbohydrates needs 3 grams of water. So I had my girlfriend ringing me mid-video. She did it twice. So where was I? Yes, hydration. So, as I was saying, 1 litre before bed, 1 litre waking up in the morning, and then topping it up during the day, because every gram of carbohydrates needs 3 grams of water to fully hydrate it. So I'm aiming for roughly around about 1,000 grams of carbohydrates, so that would be 3,000 grams, which is equivalent to 3,000 mil. So that's 3 litres. Obviously I will be having more over the course of the day. That's just naturally for me. So that's another one. Sugar, That's another big one. I say I'm still going with it. I've not put any weight on the high sugar diet, and I say this weekend has been a bit, as we had the event yesterday, so there's been no real exercise done, and I'm not putting weight on, and I feel flat because there is no products in my diet at the minute that I can literally have an intolerance to. It's all carbohydrates, fruit, sugars, vegetables. Best way to be. Raw till 4, and then what else? As I can't get bloated as well because I'm super hydrated. Every time I eat a meal, 20 minutes before, I'm guzzling water, and it just helps with the digestion. So, I mean, I've never really had troubles with my bowels, apart from a couple of times I do get run down and a bit dehydrated, and that ends up blocking me, and I don't go to the toilet for a few days. But, you know, I mean, we quickly sort these problems out, and I'm consciously monitoring it as well. So most people would not think to monitor their bowel movements. I'm on it every day. All my vital signs, I'm always monitoring, tempering. So if I've got a slight little bit of a swollen gland, it'll be 2 drops of iodine, and I'll keep taking the 2 drops of iodine a day until it's gone. Always keep your glands, always keep your muscles, always keep your organs in check. Always be monitoring them, because we are our own doctors. Simple as that. We're the ones that occupy this body 24/7. That you ring that doctor, you might not get an appointment for a couple of weeks, so then you have to play on it to get the emergency appointment. You're going against your own conscience because you're lying. Nah. You need to just be constantly educate yourself about what is what in the body. We all know that most disease, well, all disease is mucus in the different areas of the body. Mucus in the hair, in the liver is hepatitis, mucus in the ovaries is ovitis, mucus in the bronchioles is bronchitis, etc. So we need to be constantly trying to thin that mucus out, raise the constitution, hydrate the body, get the mucus out, eat the foods that eliminate the mucus and thin it, eat the foods that boost the metabolism, hydrate the body, add nutrients to the body constantly. So I don't need to add that to my accountability. I've been vegan, plant-based 5 years now. I'll keep banging the drum, go vegan, it's the best thing you'll ever do. It's so easy, loads of recipes, you won't ever get struggle for motivation. Where you struggle when you start getting really healthy is when you go to these superfood fad diets, which are pretty much low carb, high fat. And they're good for a few days, you'll start believing in it, and you'll start thinking, look, you know, yeah, super green powders, maca, mucuna, matcha, cacao. And as I say, they set you up to fail unless you're smashing the fuck out of the carbohydrates as well. Gotta get them in. You cannot sustain low carb, high fat diets. You'll crash, you'll burn, and what will happen is you'll get your cravings to want to binge, you'll binge, and you'll pile the weight back on. You're setting yourself up for a complete failure. When you allow yourself to eat as much carbohydrates as you want, but you keep your fat content relatively low, you're just constantly scoffing bananas, potatoes, rice all day. There's never any cravings because you've filled yourself up. Your belly's full, your mind's full, your body's full, you're ready, you're satisfied. It's I call it licking the lid of life for a reason, because carbohydrates, you can have your simple sugars, which is your sweetness, which is the licking the lid of life, and then even your complex stuff gets broken down into sugars, into glycogen, which fuels the whole body, which fuels the brain. Glycogen does not get stored as fat, it gets rid of it through body heat. Fat gets stored as fat. There's a little lesson. So I'm back home now. I'm going to have some bananas. Any more accountability? So we had going to bed early, we had 8 to 10 10, we've got sugar, water, sleep, hydration. If I find any more, I'll post them, and I'll linking this to Facebook as well, and I'll be writing a little spiel on Facebook about it as well. And that's another thing, I'd love to see it. Do a daily tracker. What I don't want is people telling me they've done something without proof. I mean, yeah, okay, if I trust you, I will believe it. I'll take it on that level, but show me some proof. This is what I'm doing for you, the public. Like I say, I'm just keep getting it out there. I'd love to see one person's food tracker over a course of a month where they say, yeah, here we are, here's me 8 to 10 10, and I've gained a load of weight. I'd waiting to see it happen. Not to my knowledge that it has ever happened, so there's a challenge. See if you can gain weight on a high carb, low fat diet. See if you, And I said, smash the cardio in as well. Let's see if it happens. Smash the gym. If you put weight on and it's muscle, then they were proving another myth wrong, that you didn't need all the protein to build the muscle. High carb. Carbs build. Carbs are builders. Carbs are energy. Carbs are weight loss. Carbs is everything. Sugar is God. One of them. It's God food.